As you can see, the four-wheel drive has been working, but I don't want to get stuck out there. And I tested out the vacuum actuator and it works fine. There's a leak in the hose that goes to the transfer case. Okay, so this is a 1991 Chevy S10 four-wheel drive 4.3 liter V6. And you see it's got BF Goodrich mud terrain, and it has the dreaded vacuum actuated front differential problem. So we're looking inside the hood. Let me just pull back. And that ball's the accumulator, vacuum accumulator. This is where the vacuum actuator goes. The front fender. And I've taken out the battery and the battery pan. And here's the vacuum hose that goes to the front actuator. And okay, here's looking inside. So we run a cable to a locking just pull the cable, lock it. There is a bolt under the dash that you can hook a bracket to. I've just used a piece of wood. And there's a hole that your wiring harness uses. And if your exhaust gasket is good, well, run it through there. We'll probably melt a little gap so the seal fits back in, but this cable can go through. It's not pretty, but it works. And when your front differential engages, your top light will come on, and so you're shifting your transfer case into four-wheel drive. Your 4-high light will come on, and when you pull this out and lock it, then your front differential engage. And let's start back here. There's where this shiny cable is coming out of a seal under there, underneath your heater fan. And I've wrapped it through the body, through the fender, and it comes out here. And it's a nice lazy loop. It's going to get hooked up onto the front differential cable. So when the cable is pulled out and locked, and this wire here, it will be set with a couple of clamps. And these clamps have a nice little tooth flange that will fit into this little notch that the original lock washer to the vacuum actuator went. So I'll take a look in a bit. Okay, I'm back looking at the actuator bracket. What I ended up doing is, we're looking above the front passenger wheel. There's 2 bolt holes here, and they hold on the actuator bracket. So they're really easy to take out. I think it's 1/2 inch. And so now the actuator bracket is loose. And then what I did is, it needs a hole to line up with the cable that goes to the front differential. So I got out trusty drill and lifted up the bracket and punched that hole right there in the middle. And I started with a little bit and then went to a larger bit and made it easier. So let's hook it up. Okay, here it is hooked up. I've used electrical conduit wire lock, and then one of these double bolt brackets, and then I put another one, and that's connected the wire to the actuator front differential cable. I've just bent over the wire in case I need more. So I'm going to put it in and see if she works. There's about 3/4 of an inch play back and forth when I slide it. Okay, so it's all hooked up. There's the truck. I'll show you what the lights look like. It's really dark. Okay, so there's the bracket for the differential, and this is the transfer case control. Put in the key. Okay, so because it's in four-wheel drive high, we can see that the front differential is lit up. That means it's engaged, it's made contact on that, and it's ready to go. And the bottom will light up if you put it in 4 low. And when you disconnect, now that it's manual, I wouldn't recommend doing it on the fly. Pull over, put it in neutral, and move the transfer case into 4 high, and then unlock and pull on the cable to the front differential. This light may not come on right away. Also, if you hear your front differential, hear those splines grinding, it's not in. You don't want to take off fast right away. You just want to put it in drive with the brake on and slowly ease forward, prepared to pull this another 1/8 of an inch just to help it engage. And that's it, and she's ready to rock. Took her out back, runs great.